This player is amazing. It plays darn near everything. Standard Blu-ray, 4K, 3D, DVD, CDs, a plethora of media files, Netflix, Prime, YouTube. Seriously, I just wanted a device that I could play both my DVDs and Blu-rays on, and this not only does that, it does it brilliantly. I mean, even my DVDs look great. The sound when paired with my Samsung Smart TV and Vizio surround sound system, sound phenomenal. I didn't even need to look at an instruction manual, the menus are very intuitive. Network setup was very easy. I love that with the included power cord and a good quality, compatible HDMI cable, you do have to supply your own HDMI cable. This player works practically right out of the box. For all it does, basic setup is simple and it works. Gosh, I love it when electronics just work the way they are supposed to. I cannot even begin to express how happy I am with this multimedia. I refuse to label it a blue player, and the price for everything you are getting in the way of function and performance. Bravo Panasonic, bravo! I have owned the Oppo UDP203 player since it first came out, and it has arguably been the flagship of 4K players. Sadly, Oppo backed out of the market for 4K players after the 203 came out, and upon hearing about this I went into a deep funk for quite a while. But I digress. This player from Panasonic has been identified by some to now be the top player for UHD video, so I was in high hopes for its performance. The Oppo player, in contrast, has a nearly all-metal housing and has a very solid build. Setting it up was very easy and user-friendly, it walks you through the process step by step. I played UHD video through each player and I must say, the sharpness and clarity of the Panasonic surpasses the Oppo. Don't get me wrong, the picture on the Oppo is outstanding, but you can tell a definite improvement with the picture produced by the Panasonic. It is absolutely jaw-dropping. My television, BTW, is a Sony XBR75x850C 75-inch 4K Ultra HD. The Oppo has no apps built into the player, which never bothered me because I have a Roku channel through it that has all the apps I could ever want. The Panasonic does have apps built in, but most of them I have never heard of and will never use. As far as my own preferences, the only real worthwhile apps included in the player are YouTube, Netflix, and Amazon. The user interface for the apps is ridiculously clunky to maneuver through. It has a lot of blank squares, which presumably are placeholders for more apps to be added later, see uploaded photos. Having said that though, I have another Panasonic 4K player, the DMP UB200, which I have owned for almost 2 years. It has the very same interface for apps as this newer model, and has had the same blank placeholders for additional apps all this time, so I am not holding my breath for new ones to be added anytime soon. My biggest disappointment in the Panasonic is that it will not play a fully ripped M2DS file. It will play the video, beautifully, I might add, but it will not play the audio. In contrast, the Oppo will play these files perfectly and you can even switch the subtitles on and off with the push of a button on the remote. The Panasonic will also not play full BDMV folders. Additionally, if you're an audio junkie, I'm not, be aware that it will also not play SACD or DVD audio discs. The remote is small and basic and is the same format as the other Panasonic remotes I have on hand. Click link in description for more reviews.